I mean, Jesse says it's crazy a sitting president is making his followers question the foundation of our democracy. We all knew it would happen, but it's crazy.
It's a total meme. Should we go back to his live? You want to go down the last 12 hours of this man's tweeting real quick?
If you want to. I don't care.
I'm waiting on Joseph R. Biden. Ribbon Biden.
Robinette. That's it.
Robinette. I'm waiting on. All right, let's start from 3 hours ago. Georgia counties using same software as Michigan counties also encountered glitch. Breitbart. Great source, bro. Big press conference today in Philadelphia at Four Seasons Total Landscaping. Wait, is he 11 a.m.? Oh, that's already passed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting on either one of them to come up and say something. Laura Ingraham. I wonder what Chris Tucker calls. I wonder what these idiots are saying.
Shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble. That's what she's. I bet you she. This was a tweet that was taken down.
I thought that was
by
hilarious,
Twitter.
by the way.
She's so dumb.
I thought it was funny.
Okay, something you guys need to know about Representative Jim Jordan. He's a wrestling Hall of Fame type dude, but he also covered for a rapist who was molesting his own athletes and multiple other athletes. So, don't know why he's being allowed to talk freely.
Kick rocks.
People were screaming, "Stop the count!" And can we talk about the cognitive dissonance? How people were screaming, "Stop the votes! Stop the count!" in Pennsylvania.
One state, but they're not together.
But keep the count going in Nevada. It's so sad. It's just, you're a sad little man.
Hey, people need to be watching the Identity Booth and take a lesson from Eric. I completely voted for Trump, and I'll tell most people that there's some people that I cannot tell that. Yeah. I was hanging out with some black people yesterday, and we we're having conversations about it. They had the news up, and I was just like, for y'all, because I don't want to start an argument and somebody that I really love in their house. I just did not say that I voted for Donald Trump.
You know, I treat politics like I treat like I treat religion. Like,
it's the only way to carry it. Like,
yeah, like I have my own relationship with God.
But hey, listen. But people get so hateful about you having a differing of opinion, especially when they don't understand it. And then when they find out that, and I would say 90% of the people that I encounter are ill-equipped to sit down and have an actual real discussion with me. And all they were talking about is Trump this and Trump that. I was like, yeah, but what is it about Joe Biden that you hope to gain in this next 4 years? And I wasn't getting any answers. Like, okay, so did you even go?
People
it pisses me off. It's because it's intellectually dishonest or lazy, not dishonest. It's just intellectually lazy. Did you go on his website? Did you read his policies? Have you watched his speeches? Do you know what the guy actually stands for? No, just mindless sheep. That is what bothers me. I don't care if you vote for a person, but you better know why you're for a person and you're against another one. At the very least, especially black folks. Like, can we stop being such emotional voters, emotional decision makers, please?
Jesse, to your point, like, but think about all the things that Mitch McConnell has said by idly. Like,
because he needs a job.
Because he needs a job. Rushed through after being on the stand in 2016. Like, they have the integrity of this whole estate has been ruined.
But here's a better thing, and I'm gonna say this to Jesse as well. Did you guys notice how many Republicans came out for Donald Trump? How many? Do we remember any significant names?
What's his name? The short dude. He was Attorney General. He got kicked off. Not Stone. Short dude from Mississippi.
Exactly. We can't think about it. We don't know. Who else? Paul Ryan left the party in 2018. Could
not handle.
Nah, I mean he was. Was he was speaker until he lost.
Yeah, he lost, but
Until
he
they
never
lost the
came back to
majority.
politics.
He never exactly. This dude, Ted Cruz. Nobody. Very few people care about Ted Cruz.
But he
He's
had
done
enough energy to beat Beto O'Rourke, which was just sad.
because that just shows you how
Pathetic Beto was.
exactly, and it still is. And unfortunately, he's going to get a cabinet position, and it's supposed to be knocking on doors to confiscate guns. Listen, that's going to be a tough job because if I catch this dude slipping, I, anyway, that's all I'm gonna say.
We're
That's all I'm
sponsored now, Eric. Come on.
because I have met this guy and I didn't shake his hand.
Oof.
I'm
Eric, come on now. We're civil.
no, we're not. I saw him speak at Paul Quinn. Shout out to the HBCUs again. So I'm speaking at Paul Quinn College last summer at my boy's graduation, and he started this whole conversation off in Spanish, and then started just virtue signaling the entire commencement speech. It wasn't about how these people can grow and what they can achieve and blah blah blah. I miss McCain, Jesse. Nah, he's in a better place. Believe that.
McCain was civil.
No,
He
politics is
was.
not about civility. No, I don't
Politics
disagree.
can't be about civility.
No, it's not. Not anymore.
I mean, but no, I'm not talking about anymore. But it can't be. I'm saying, can we aspire to having moral compasses in politics?
That was okay. But to be completely honest, that was the last man that I actually voted for president. I had not participated in any election since he lost to.
I definitely
Obama.
disagree with him a lot, but he had moral grounds.
And again, see, this is the thing about those kinds of guys. They never do well. Him, Bernie, those guys get the freaking shaft every time. I was surprised that he won the nomination, and then after he won the nomination, I was surprised that he was able to go toe
But
to
I feel
toe.
like those people were living, those people are operating in times not allotted to them. You want to know what's scary? Is the fact that more than ever, youth is involved in politics, and you have to blame the internet for that. Me and you are talking about this right now because of the
I
internet.
congratulate the internet for
So
at
I
least
think-
even allowing it to
So
go.
I think now more than ever, we're going to start to see this evolution of youthful injection.
But I did it. I gotta pull it up for you. I listen to so many different YouTube pundits, but they pulled it up, and I don't know why I didn't screenshot it. But they said Gen Z is going to be the first generation in the last several generations to be more conservative than the generation before it.
Well, but not based on this vote, because the people, the
But
late bloomers, of
but
Gen Z,
but a lot of these people, the Zennials, most of them are not at voting age yet. So when they do,
but I'm saying that based on their responses to him on, once again, they have a luxury that we didn't have. Even during Obama's term, his Twitter feed was boring at best.
yeah,
A group of people have gotten to see this maniac cause 3 shutdowns, lead to the death, for better or worse, of 200,000+ people, and actively question democracy in action, in real time. He will never live this down. Like, Trump is done.
He doesn't care, and I think that's really what pisses people off is because they know he's just gonna shrug it off and keep moving. It's not gonna stop him. He's forever got secret service with him. He's still gonna have top CIA security clearance. This guy is forever
Which
connected.
can be revoked.
It could be, but what need would there be to do it?
Oh, that would be the first thing. I don't want him in any advisement because he can't hold hot water. He's going to tell Rush. Did you see the thing out of the Daily Beast, which isn't that great, about how Putin is thinking about resigning?
Hey, that would be terrible. That would be terrible. That would be really, really terrible. I mean, I think. Oh Lord! Everybody wants their pound of flesh. What do you want?
What do you want? Okay, so Joseph R. Biden, I don't know if he's going to talk tonight or today. He's probably asleep. Sent you a link, Eric.
Yeah, he sent me a link. It's about honorable politics. Listen, politics should be honorable. It's just not. And the reason why it's not is because these people, obviously, you look at the ads, people run against each other. See, if I was me, I would never run an ad against the person. I was like, yeah, this person spends a bunch of time paying people to research things about me and make ads. I don't give a dang about that person. I don't care enough about them and what they believe to say anything about them. I'm talking about me and what I'm gonna do.
Real quick, for all you MAGA hat wearing people, you feel free to donate your hats to third world countries, man. Don't throw them away.
Now, people gonna be wearing them hats. Listen, those hats gonna sell like hotcakes.
All I'm saying, this is why I was of the energy of, don't let these roaches back under the fridge. Crush them. You get to live. That is your scarlet letter. Wear it with pride. So no matter where you go, everyone knows you supported this lunatic. Whether it was for money, personal reasons, or just because you didn't like the fact that somebody wanted to get free healthcare. If you don't have a reason other than your own like personal ideology, if you were letting your love of Trump be cowed with his infatuation with xenophobia, hate, racism, no, that's your scarlet letter, fam. Wear that shit.
There's a lot of black people who are not xenophobic or homophobic or racist that still supported Trump. So
yeah, but there's a micro fraction of those people aren't someone that could hang in a conversation with me and you.
There's a few. I mean, mainly the ones we see on YouTube.
Well, Candace Owens is an entertainer, so her thoughts aren't real. Diamond and Silk are being paid accordingly, so they're paid.
I don't listen to them. I'm talking about people like Anthony Brian Logan.
Anthony like Brian Brandon. Why does that name sound so familiar?
You don't know ABL?
No.
He's him. B Tatum. There's
B Tatum. Let's look up his stuff.
Officer
right
B Tatum. Yeah, put him up.
Let's look him up real quick.
See what he's saying. If I hear some, they cheated, and I think ABL said something like that too. The conservative twins, which I find absolutely hilarious. If I hear these fools coming on saying that it was a cheat, I'm like, all right, bro. Listen, I don't vote for canceling people, but we need to put you in a YouTube timeout.
Once again, he's an officer, so I already don't like him.
Mm-hmm. Let me look up ABL. See what he's talking about.
He isn't gone live. He knows better. He knows better. He has not gone live. He has not posted.
Haven't posted anything in 20 hours?
Oh wait, he did an hour ago. The media can't call an election. Want to hear this shit?
ABL has not posted anything in 20 hours.
You trying to hear this?
Go ahead.
All right, let's see what this nutbag has to say. Let's go tab on.
Hers. She has 682,000 subs. Lord Jesus.
Copy here. I love YouTube ad blocker. It's the greatest thing ever made. So now I can watch this video and not feel guilty. All right, let's see what he's got to say.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Okay, first thing, I'm going to pause him real quick. Stop video recording yourself in vertical. If you're putting this on YouTube, stop putting stuff vertical. You
lazy. You probably put on Instagram and reposted it.
Stop being lazy.
I got to make this video because I just woke up to them calling the election for Joe Biden. And I just want to tell everybody that follow me is that it's not over. Don't let the media, because they're in this together. They're a scammy bunch of individuals. Don't let the media convince you that somehow they get to call the election. The media make projections of the election. They don't call the election. And we all know that there's lawsuits in place and there's complete voter fraud. And nobody can tell me anything different because I had to report people for voter fraud here in the state of Arizona.
Should I stop here?
People doing voter fraud.
Yeah, but I've had enough already.
Okay, turn it off.
See, this is one of the reasons why I don't follow this guy.
That's painful. And you want to know something? Because he's an officer, ex-officer. This is the guy doing investigations. This is the guy who was tasked with finding the bad guy, and he doesn't even have basic logistics.
Seems like every night, don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end is sight. Slow it down and we can catch the vibes.